All right, I am venturing into territory I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with. Yeah, this is not a helicopter. Oh shit. And we're gonna try something out here. So I got a nice clear path that I can kind of go back and forth and test out and see how it does at low speed. Yeah, we're gonna see. And I gotta go run through the water, so well, these are just taxi tests. As you can see, it's not working as far as taxiing. I gotta add some rudder to it to get it to turn. My reverse works. My lights work. So somehow they separate out the trim for the front wheel from the rudder. Let's do full flaps and see if it actually gets off the ground. Not very well. Oh, damn. Well, that was the... So I forgot to lower the throttle after I let off of the reverse, and it went right into the curb. And I'm sure the front landing gear's broken. Oh, shit. I knew there was going to be something, and it was me. Oh, this is bad. The front landing gear's off. Sure, the back landing gear's off too. I thought it would last a little bit longer than that. That's what you call dump thumb. All right, so aftermath, it ripped out the front landing gear. It ripped out the wires. There's the end of the wires. So I'm gonna put a plug on that one. These show you the picture right here. And so I put a new one that had a female plug on it. And so I'm gonna put this one with that one and see if I can't get this back in here. It looks like it's got some broken parts. Yeah, we'll glue those all back together and see if we can't get this put back in. Let's see if I can flip this up without making it any worse. So it hit mostly on this side. So that landing gear is kind of squished back. You can see it's not quite straight anymore. Like it should be. So we're gonna have to look at those and see what that does. But I was kind of hoping that I would get it at least off the ground before I crashed it. Yeah, that didn't work. And this isn't good either. I gotta see what's wrong with that. This might be a lost cause. Nope, it's done. It cracked all the way up in here. This is all busted to shit. So, yeah, it was worth a shot because even this is stripped out or something's wrong and we can't have that. So the whole purpose of this was to have freaking, oh, that's cool. The servos generate power. But yeah, this is supposed to be tight right there, and this one is moving. So I'm not even going to fuck with it anymore. We're done. So much for that. I was never good at planes anyways. Yeah, it broke all, because that's from the bottom landing gear. This thing broke. See the servo moving? Shouldn't move. And yeah, it broke all the way up through all this stuff. And the whole ass end moves up and down now. That whole pylon that's right here is fucking toast. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'm done. I just wish I could have got it at least off the ground before I destroyed it. I don't really feel like tearing it completely apart, but I did take off the wings, put them in the box, put the other stuff in here, and this is gonna go up into the RC graveyard of everything, and that is up into the attic where it will sit there and die. So that kind of sucks. I didn't have high hopes, and this was a plane that I bought from a gentleman whose family member had passed away, and they were trying to sell all this stuff, and I gave him some suggestions on a lot of the stuff that they had, but they had this, and I'm like, hey, you know, I'll give you this for it. He's like, okay, that's fine. You shouldn't start out with that plane. That plane needs a lot of work. I couldn't get it not to be nose heavy, which, you know, from a helicopter, so I like them nose heavy, but for a plane, it was this far in front of where it was supposed to be centered for the center of gravity. So I was already starting behind. It took me forever to program my radio with the stuff so that the flaps wouldn't come down or wouldn't swing when the flaps were down. And there was a whole lot of programming, which I did learn. Yeah, but it has a throttle reverse on it. So, you know, I put it on a switch. You flip the switch. It was a momentary switch. So as soon as you let go, it goes back to full throttle. And I didn't lower the throttle, and into the curb it went. So disappointing, yes. Unexpected, no. I figured, well, this is about what I figured it was going to do. I was going to do something stupid. It was going to hit, and it was going to break. I was hoping that it was going to get off the ground, and I was going to be able to fly it around and maybe pile drive it in, but now it's not even doing that. But it is what it is. I only have one, and it's that one right there. It's very old. It's very fragile. I don't fly it. It's been years and years and years since I even flown it. But I thought, hey, you know, I love the F-14. Absolutely love it. Love the sweep wings. Loved all that stuff. This model just doesn't bode well for and I'm a beginner when it comes to planes and ducted fans and all that stuff. So I got a lot of spare parts now. Got a couple ducted fans, got some other stuff. Who knows what we'll play with, but yeah, it's up in the attic because it's dead. So, but anyway, this is the way shit happens, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And I fought it the whole way, but now I'm relieved it's done and over with. I can concentrate on, you know, that thing over there and scale Helipalooza. That's what I'm concentrating on. Got to get that shit done because we only got like 38 days left. All right, get out there, build something. As long as it doesn't always end up in the attic of death.